Ask anybody that likes cars what they'd change about the original Subaru BRZ, and you will get two answers: more power and a turbo. Well, Subaru has listened, and we now have one of those things. The new BRZ now has a bigger engine with more grunt. But does that mean it can finally beat its rear drive rival, the Mazda MX-5, in a drag race? Let's find out. As always in a motor drag battle, we're going to put these two cars head to head over 3 runs in a drag race and then a roll race as well. And if you haven't already, scroll up and subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you know every time we upload a new drag battle. And dive into the comments right now before we actually race them to tell us which one of these two cars you think is going to take the win. Okay, the new Subaru BRZ. Well, Subaru calls it all new, but that's not strictly true because a lot of the old car does carry over, but credit where it's due. We have all new sheet metal, an improvement in the center of gravity, a big improvement in the torsional rigidity of this car, an all new interior, and importantly, as I mentioned in the intro, a bigger capacity engine. Before all that though, what do you think of the new exterior styling? Dive in the comments below and tell us whether you think the new look is a hit or a miss. Personally, I think it's a big improvement. Okay, the new engine. The old BRZ's FA20 was famous for its torque hole right smack bang in the middle of the rev range, but Subaru has fixed that this time around. So we now have a 2.4 litre 4-cylinder engine, still no turbo, but power and torque have gone up substantially. So we now have 174 kilowatts and 250 Newton meters to play with. And if my admittedly shonky maths is anything to go by, I reckon that's about a 20% bump in both metrics. It's certainly more than you get in the little Mazda over there. It also has a 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, but only 2 litres and 135 kilowatts and 205 Newton meters. So it's down in both counts, but the Mazda fights back because it is much lighter than the Subi. The Mazda's only a whisker over 1,000 kilograms, whereas the BRZ is about 200 kilograms heavier. But the power to weight ratios between these cars are actually very similar, with a slight advantage for the Subi. So the drag race, I think, is going to be very close. Okay, a couple of final things to mention. Both cars have manual gearboxes. The Subaru has Michelin Pilot Sport 4 rubber, whereas the MX-5 has Bridgestone Potenzas. It's pretty hot today. I think this is going to be very close. So let's stop talking and race and see if the Subaru can finally give it to the MX-5 in a straight line.
Alright, MX-5 fans, I'll do my absolute best for you. I've only driven this car once at the drag strip today, so I might stuff it up, but I'll give it my all.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no, come on! Too much wheel spin, Alex!
Oh, this car's violent.
Really close, really close. Oh, I've got him just.
So close.
Hey, admittedly, I did pretty much everything to stuff that up. Too much wheel spin and I kissed the rev limiter.
Oh my God!
But the bigger capacity Subi comes through for the win.
That was so close.
I stuffed up a couple of times there. Too much wheel spin and I clipped the limiter second to third. But still, the big Subi came through.
Yeah, it's got the legs down the quarter. I got the whole shot kind of thing, but yeah, you chased me down.
All right, let's see what happens in take 2, hey?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, lots of wheel spin. But I've got him. Oh, this car sounds mental inside now.
I can't drive this car any faster.
Win for the Subi, so that's 2 wins for the blue car, 0 wins for the red car. That was a good fight. Nicely done. I thought that was a pretty good launch in this car actually, 6.4 to 100.
That's pretty good. I bogged down a little tiny bit, even with more revs, oddly.
So that's 2 wins for the Subi. Should we do one more just because?
Yeah, one more for posterity, for sure.
3, 2,
Bogged down a little tiny bit, but I can see that I'm getting away.
Oh, it's close.
It's neck and neck. He's got slightly longer legs.
And the bigger capacity engine comes through for the win. There is no replacement for displacement.
I had a terrible start, but yeah, you kept up and then you got me.
The bigger donk came through.
It's that extra torque that's getting you ahead.
So how fast are they against the stopwatch? Well, despite being slightly slower overall, the MX-5 is the easier car to launch, and it's actually quicker than the Subaru in the initial launch phase. By the time the cars reach 80 kilometers an hour, however, the Subaru edges ahead, and from 0 to 100 k's an hour, or 62 miles per hour, the BRZ holds an advantage of 0.4. That's the same margin between the cars at the 400 metre mark, but as the speeds climb beyond 160 k's an hour, the BRZ really starts to stretch ahead.
Let's see how we go in a roll race, hey? Let's second gear, get it up to 50 k's an hour and then flatten it. I have a feeling I might have the edge over you in that too, but you never know.
Roger that, let's give it a crack. $50 k's an hour.
And nail it! Oh, better pick up, don't fluff the gear shift, got him!
Yeah, that's convincing. Oh dear, yep, you got me.
I think we just keep pulling away the more speed we pile on. I think we were expecting that result. Next time I might wait a heartbeat and let you flatten it a heartbeat before me and see what happens.
Okay. We're at 50, second gear, 3,750 RPM.
Go, now! Oh, he has got the edge on me. Oh, it's close, it's close! Come on!
He's catching up a little bit.
Oh, he's got me, I think. But now look, 160 k's an hour, we pull ahead. It's not a huge difference between these two cars. I definitely gave him a second before I flattened my throttle then. Interesting.
It's not my driving at all, no.
Okay, so that's a win apiece. Admittedly, one with a slight handicap in the Subi for run 2, but let's go third run. We'll both give it our best shot. See who wins. Nail it! Oh! Oh, he's got the jump on me here. Come on!
Oh, they're very close.
Come on! Oh! Really close. Better pick up from Dylan then. Woo!
Don't underestimate the little MX-5. These cars are surprisingly quick for what they are.
Wow, you were definitely ahead in the initial pickup, but then the bigger capacity engine came through and just edged you.
Yeah, it seemed that way.
So there you have it. Pretty convincing win for the BRZ, but the two cars are pretty close. It's just that when you get the right launch in this car, the bigger capacity engine, higher torque and power figures do come to the fore. So there you go. New BRZ can finally mix it and beat its rear drive nemesis, the MX-5.